Never you share with your wife your past life so that she don't use it against you. This happened to be the voice note of a young man.
This is Jovica Television, hey yo. Jovica Television, poised to reach you with the truth.
Wife your past life so that she don't use it against you. This happened to be the voice note of a young man who sent to me after I made a video about Odogobu and Aisha. So I want us to discuss that because he said he want to hear people's opinion. The guy is in pain. The guy is really, and he asked me to hide his identity. He's from Imo State. Let me just put it that way. I may be using a fictitious name, a fabricated name. Just let's call him Good Luck. So before I tell you the story of Good Luck, let me update you based on Aisha's recent video. Some of you are still thinking that the issue of Aisha and Odogobu is a prank. It's not a prank. It's as real as whatever you can think. If Odogobu and Aisha end up telling you this is a prank, it's a lie. And I also want to tell you, number two, Aisha has already made up her mind to leave Odogobu. She's just looking for something that will trigger it. It's just like when a child wants to cry. Whatever you say, whatever you do, you'll see cry. That is what is happening in Aisha. It is not the child that Odogobu had who is making Aisha to leave Odogobu. I will prove it to you. Before I tell the story of Good Luck, the guy who said, don't tell your wife the past thing, your past life. The guy is in a mess now. But before I tell that story, Aisha, I saw a video of Odogobu where he came back from Lagos and was apologizing to everybody. Very such a wonderful video of apology. Apologized to his wife, condemned those who have been asking him to come and marry them. Some girls, now what for now? No, they were normal today. Today now, everything is from top to bottom. How can a woman be proposing to a man? I know it happens, but who can I take an easy? No one not spoil this world completely now. I beg. So he was complaining those who have been proposing to him, those who have been telling him they want to have a good girl for them. So he made the very one that tell the wife is the best. Promoted the wife, said a lot of things. Then before that, he said something that he had been talking with the wife, doing video call with the wife, and they are reconciled. That peace. They will start seeing good video. No more those particular things. That he even wished that this thing is like April Fool, but unfortunately, it didn't happen in April, so it's not going to be April Fool. So I told you guys, it's not prank. If it is prank, it has gone beyond prank, but it's no longer prank. So Aisha now replied that video just because Odogobu said he was talking, has been talking with her. Aisha cut off from there. Why a liar? You are a liar. You are evil. You are. There's no type of name he never called Odogobu. He said Chijoke is that Chijoke is a useless name. It's a foolish. Nah, that he will only respect him as a human being. That the humanity he had, respect the humanity in him. But that name Chijoke is nonsense. And she categorically declared and said the marriage is over. That that Chijoke should stop calling her name. That he goes his way. She has to go his way. After an apologetic video made by the husband, the wife said no, that it's over. Have you seen why I told you the child is not a problem? Odogwu also said that he's going to be doing the DNA as requested. But she said she's no longer interested in the marriage. They should come and discuss and take whatever they want. Aisha, I know that some people are checking you. Those people that told you that don't look at the man you marry. You married when illiterate, that you are better off in anywhere. And maybe that's the people you want to go for now. You said that a lot of people are knocking at your door. You want to have them. But let me tell you something. All that glitters are not gold. The way bitter cola sounds in the mouth is not that's not the way the taste is. Sometimes, and if anybody can comfortably tell you to leave your marriage, that is going to do you better, how are you sure he's not going to still tell another person to leave their marriage and they're going to do better? So the problem is not that child. Aisha has simply planned to leave the marriage, waiting for something that will trigger it off. That was why she couldn't even wait for DNA before she finally left the house. That's why immediately the lady he started did a video recorded. I know it was Odogwu that first came online that made her to bring up the video. But let us tell ourselves the truth. When you're doing something with someone you love, love does not count sin. There was no love. You guys just married because of celebrity. And you have seen that you are becoming the viral he's going is because he got married to you. Now you want to go and stay alone. That's why they even open a page for the mother, Mama Orumba. And she's going viral. Maybe that's where Aisha want to move over. No problem. But must you destroy where you were before going to the new place, Aisha? Must you expose your man you loved sometime or you had something with before moving on? That is my only problem. Must you destroy him to that extent? Must you tell the world how naked he is? How illiterate you say he is? Must you? Why can't you just blush him and move on? If you think you are done with him, must you make him to be non-entity, to be useless? Abba. But one thing I know in this life, what you rejected today may be what you need tomorrow. The stone that the stone that the builder rejected ended up becoming the chief cornerstone. But let me leave it at that. So now about the young man who said, never share with a woman your past, because the guy just is crying, literally crying. That he got married to a girl as a young boy. He started making money at a very early stage. He came from a place where boys sleep with men, abandon them, pregnant them, go there. But in his own case, he got this girl pregnant and married her. But unfortunately, he has delivered 6 good girls, no male. And he came from a place that if you adopt a child, you are your own. That child will suffer. He said that's the one that did it. Nobody, if anytime they will tell you, you don't have inheritance. So he need to really have uh, his own male child. Hence, he discussed with the wife, said, I need to marry. The wife said, okay. And she said, okay, I brought a lady for him. He said, no, I needed someone, I prefer someone, look at the kind of person. He went and got a wife. And the wife joined him. They wedded, did everything. After the wedding, enjoyed themselves. All of a sudden, the first wife started going to all these churches and prayer houses. Wetin this fake pastor they do? Now God go judge all of one. Wetin fake pastor did? What fake pastor? What you people are causing in Christendom, using the name of God in vain? God will judge you. But that's story for another day. So they started prophesying to her. Ended up from nowhere. This girl, after telling her the past story, according to this brother, I said, don't share yours, that I have 6 girls, blah, blah, blah. That was how this girl, according to him, started dropping, losing interest in him. After wedding, paying by price. Then, before you know, he too started having sickness. So they projected him with one kind of sickness. The first wife did, according to him. His life had been shattered. The other one ran away. He doesn't know where to start from. The child he was looking for, he didn't get anymore. To even recover from himself, to eat now. He has a house in 1 or 2 places in River State. So blah, blah, blah. Let me not be mentioned so that the people will not know that he told me this. That's what he said. So, but he said he cannot go to those houses. He can't. He's afraid because of that. Now he's worried and don't know where to move on. You're not telling me my problem because I shared with this second one what might happen to me at the back. That you that told just marry this one and started having babies. That's what he was saying. And the other one that he was able to open to the first one that I'm married now, I have a wife now where I'm staying. No. So he was like, because the man doesn't stay home, he stayed in the oil, he works with oil company, he stayed in the Greek or whatever. So he was like, if I tell anything I shared with the first one, he will not use it to go and do juju against me. And all the thing I share with the second one, he will not use it to go and use it against me. So the guy is like battle coming from nowhere. To even eat now is a problem. A big guy that was doing very well. The guy is heading to 50 now. So a few years now, he'll be 50. So he now telling him that it's not good for you to share your past story to your woman. Keep it away from him and continue with them. And I want to ask you, my Mr. who is watching me, do you think he's right? That's one. Number two, if it's not good for a man to share your past with a woman, is it good for a woman to share her past with you? No, that's the question. I want you to answer me. Number three, if she discovers those things you didn't share with him or her, do you think the marriage will continue? Let me tell you something. If you hide anything from your man, more socially, some certain things that are implicatory, one day it will be discovered. When it is discovered, that marriage is no longer in existence. It's don't avoid ab initio. The marriage was not contracted. Any marriage contracted on falsehood, any day the truth surfaces, that should be the end of the marriage. Except the person decide to continue with the marriage. The person has every right.
If you no get information, you are already deformed. Why not go to your YouTube? Jovika TV. Hey, you want them for Facebook? Jovika TV. Instagram and Twitter. Jovika TV. Abi, you want them for TikTok? Jovika TV. Abi, na WhatsApp you want them? Jovika TV. Jovika TV, poised to reach you with the truth.